I'm going to be showing you how to make a beat using a ukulele. You do not need to know how to play the ukulele to make this, but yeah, so I recently made a beat and someone said, was asking about it, and I had someone else on Instagram who also asked me about it. So I'll just make a video because it's kind of hard to explain over just text. So here we go. Today we're going to be looking at how you make a ukulele type beat. So I have a ukulele with me, and actually this doesn't just go for ukuleles, this goes for any type of audio type beat that involves recording sounds and then just layering them over the top of each other, and you get kind of like a Joji style or acoustic X style of beat. Now with this beat I had no idea how to play the ukulele, and I still don't, and you don't need to. There are many ways to do it, and I think with the beat that someone asked me a question on, it was just, I don't know, I think I was just playing singular strings and just layering them over the top. So because we're using audio and recording with the mic, which is one of the things you're probably going to want, by the way, a ukulele and a mic. So make sure you have a good enough mic to record it, or I guess you could just use your phone mic and try EQ it or add effects and make it try. That could work actually. I don't know. So we're gonna start off with this first layer, and I just usually keep it at 120 BPM with the metronome on, and you want to make sure you can hear the metronome and loop a section, maybe about 4 bars, and just press play and hear the metronome and get a good idea of what you're gonna want to play at, and then start messing around with notes. So just record it, and even if it's off time, it doesn't really matter. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this loop. I probably should have said that. You're gonna want to have a long loop so you can try over and over again. Okay, so we'll go to the exact moment that we started. Also, if you can hear my computer, I have been making a lot of beats today, so first sound, and this should line up if you played it to the metronome pretty well. And then you're going to want to warp it so it's on time. Now you don't want to do this with everything because the off time sounds good in a lot of cases, but usually when you're just starting the beat, you're going to want to make everything pretty much on time. The beat, if it's not perfect, it almost adds to the beat. So and we'll just EQ this. I'm going to get out some of these. Yeah. Another audio layer. And this one is going to just be singular notes. So I'm just going to find notes that match up and keep playing this. I'm going to zoom into this and warp it so it is on time, because I did not play that very well. And again, you can pitch correct the notes manually if they're really off, but usually even if they're that off, I don't care. I'm just going to go and add one more layer to this, and let's see what one. Next step is to add some percussion. So I just like to turn the ukulele over and hit the back, and let's see what we get. On time, okay. And I'm actually going to use a pitch shift on this because I think it's a bit too high, and just pitch shift it on the drum setting down a couple semitones and turn this here. And so now a whole percussion loop, make a good loop, so maybe something like this, and I start off with maybe get rid of this. Okay, this is a kind of a lazy way to do it, but this is how I do it. So let's go ahead and bounce this, and now we have a separate audio file. So I'm gonna listen back to this. You can EQ this by itself. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hide all these tracks. So like this. And now we can only hear this one. And if we turn on the warp option, we're gonna change this to speed. And now we can go ahead and choose our tempo. So I'm gonna change this to maybe a bit slower. Too slow. I like that. And get rid of some of these lows. Add a bit of reverb onto it maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think that sounds good. Alright, now I'm going to open up a software instrument just so I can actually find what key this is in. Okay, I don't know the name of that key, but it's a very popular key. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a bass, and I'll show you a trick I use because I have really bad ears. When I like this one, I actually drag it into here first, and then you can go flex, turn on flex. This is for finding the pitch of your 808. You go flex pitch, and it will actually give you it. So it's not C, it's C, D, E. Sorry, that was embarrassing as well. So I'll drag this one in, and you can just drag it straight into a sampler and change the root key here to E, and now your 808 is pitched on tune. So I can delete this, and I don't need these anymore. So now we know our key, and we know the notes that we can play it in. So I'm gonna go high. I'm just gonna have a 4-bar 808 pattern there, and Command A quantize them to 8/4. No, too much. 8ths. That should work. Alright, okay. So let's hear this. And I'll actually make all the velocities the same as well. And just make sure it sounds right. Maybe these might need to be a bit longer. Let's hear what this sounds like now. It's a bit too low. I can't really hear because I'm not on my studio monitors either. Jesus Christ, my computer. Okay, doesn't sound great, but it is good enough. Actually, because I might join these two and just get rid of this and possibly add another one right there. Okay, so it's a bit different, and now we have an 8-bar 808. Okay, so perfect. We have our 808. Actually, we don't need to put this there quite yet. Yeah, like that. Let's go into our folders, and we're gonna need to get a good kick to use. Okay. Okay, let's just do these bars right here. Okay, kick, done. Actually, no, for the snare, what I'm gonna do is add a percussion with this. Okay, now let's find, I think I have a lo-fi pack actually. I like that one. Okay, let's add this one. Too loud. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna get I like this kick in the 100 gex pack. It is something like this, and what you're gonna do is, if you slow it down, you can get this really cool, maybe a bit faster than that. And you just remove some of the low end a bit faster. Actually, I like it like that. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add some hi-hat, and I might actually play this in with my keyboard. Let's see how this goes. Let's go ahead and maybe an open hat as well, and just remove some of these high ends and maybe add a bit of reverb to it. I have a Foley pack in here somewhere, and you can use this as percussion. I don't think this beat needs anything else in it at the moment though. This is like Foley sounds, just for example, if I wanted to use this as a perk. That doesn't sound too bad actually. We're gonna add, just gonna quickly reverse a kick. Reverse kick always sounds good in these types of beats, I believe. Alright, okay, so now we have everything we need to arrange our beat. Let's go make this a bit smaller so we can actually see and turn off the warp function. Yeah, so let's just start off with a half-timed version of the melody. Half-time stereo. I'm gonna add a half-time on this so it gradually fades away, which is what I did with the other thing. So I'm gonna go to mix, and the mix slowly comes down. So okay, I like that. And maybe a riser. Just add this right here. Oh, too loud. Probably want to add the hi-hats in first. Those come in here. Another trick that people don't really seem to know about is this. I use it in a lot of my geck beats. Just add a quick slowdown on that instead of the fade. Maybe just like a fade back, and it's missing one thing. Perfect. Here we go. Okay guys, so this is the finished beat. I hope you enjoy it and like this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you next time. Let me know what beat you want me to do a tutorial on next, or what beat you want me to make. Thank you.